Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So today I have my winter fragrance recommendations 2021 for you guys. I say this every year, but winter is my favorite season when it comes to fragrances. My favorite types of fragrances to wear are rich, addictive, warm, decadent fragrances, and I have a top tier lineup of 15 fragrances. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, hit the bell, come and follow me over on Instagram as well. It's just KatesBeautyStation, and I am going to get straight into this. I will say this is a list of niche fragrances. I didn't kind of plan it, it just turned out that way. But if you would like me to do a roundup of designer fragrances, I would be happy to do that. So let me know if you want to see that. But I'm going to start with Min New York Magic Circus. Guys, I've fallen in love with this fragrance recently. This is from Min New York Scent Stories collection, and it's inspired by a turn of the century carnival, which I just, if you guys watch me regularly, you'll just know I love that whole concept. It's sweet, it's smoky, it's got like a tiny citrusy touch in the opening, it's got some bergamot in there, but it's got candy floss, it's got caramel, it's sweet but it's not overly sweet, and then it's got some deeper base notes. It's a bit smoky, it's a bit resinous, it's a little bit nutty as well. It's just amazing. This is the perfect balance of enticing sweetness with something darker lying beneath, just like a magic carnival. And I was reading Ray Bradbury's Something Wicked This Way Comes around Halloween time, and the book is based on a creepy carnival. So I was wearing this fragrance while I was reading the book, and the way Ray Bradbury writes is so descriptive that it kind of takes you to that place. And there's a bit in the book where he's describing the scent of candy floss on the cool autumn air, and honestly, I was wearing this fragrance at the same time as reading it, and it just took me there. It took me to this magic carnival, and I just love this. I think it is absolutely amazing. Min New York Magic Circus. Next up, I've got Xerjoff Casamorati Bouquet Ideal. It's sweet. It's super sexy, but it's really refined at the same time. This gives me CEO on date night vibes. When I wear it, I feel so sexy, but also just like I have my life together. It's really, really amazing, and I always say it, but I think it's very difficult to find fragrances that smell sexy and also refined and classy and sophisticated. I just love this. It's got vanilla, it's got tonka, there's some cinnamon in there, it's rich, it's very woody. I love that it's got all of these rich notes, but it's not super heavy, so I think that you could actually wear this all year round, but the vibe just fits winter really well. My bottle is from Twisted Lily, and my Twisted Lily discount code is still valid until the end of the year if you want to use it. This is not sponsored, I'm not getting paid, guys, but yeah, Kate10 for 10% off your Twisted Lily order. They are based in America, but they ship worldwide and they cover all customs charges. They stock Xerjoff, they stock Amouage, so many niche brands that you usually don't get a discount on, so definitely put my code to good use while it's still valid. I'll link it down below. I'll link all of these fragrances down below as always for you guys. Next up, I have Almas from Boadicea The Victorious. This is, when I tell you, this is one of the best oud rose combinations I have ever smelled, and you know that that is a combination that I just absolutely love. This is saffron, it's rose, it's oud. It's so amazing, guys. This is a powerful fragrance. It's a strong fragrance, it projects, it leaves the most beautiful scent trail. The rose in this is Turkish rose, and it just has the most beautiful sweetness to it. This is a complex fragrance. It contains a lot of notes, but they are blended to perfection. This is so seamless and refined. It is the epitome of elegance and luxury, and I just feel so put together when I wear this scent. This is one that I'll be wearing when I'm dressed up during winter time. I think this is such an amazing fragrance for winter because it projects so well. It just cuts through that cold air and it smells absolutely intoxicating. I love it so much. Next we have Parfums De Marly Eau Jaune. This is for those of you who have a sweet tooth. This is so delicious. It basically smells like cinnamon apple pie. It is pretty much Christmas in a bottle. It just smells so festive to me. This is a fragrance that I would personally exclusively wear in wintertime. It's so rich, it's warm, it's thick, it is absolutely addictive. There's vanilla, honey, tonka bean, cinnamon. The dry down of this fragrance reminds me slightly of marzipan. It's just so yummy, but also so refined, and it's just so warming and rich. Like I said, this is a fragrance that I think would work amazingly at Christmas parties. I mean, I will be wearing this throughout winter time, but Christmas parties, I just think that this is your fragrance. It's a loud fragrance, it projects really well, it lasts a really long time on your skin, and it is one that is definitely going to make an impact when you enter a room. Guys, I'm in love. Matiere Premiere Santal Austral. You guys know that I wear Encens Suave. I absolutely love that. I've been wearing it a lot and I will still be wearing it throughout winter time. I would also recommend that one for winter, but I feel like that's more of an occasion scent. Santal Austral, I feel, is much easier to pull off day to day. You could wear this at night time as well, but it's much more wearable. I could easily see somebody wearing this as their signature scent. It is, oh, if you enjoy sandalwood, this is your fragrance, guys. It's rich, it's thick, it's powdery, it's obviously very woody. It's got this addictive sweetness to it. It's got this gorgeous like creamy milkiness to it. There's benzoin in here, tonka bean, almond milk, iris, which you know is one of my favourite notes when it comes to fragrances. This smells so luxurious and warm, and like I said, it's luxurious, but it's got that addictive sweetness to it, which I die for this fragrance. It's amazing. Like, I'm not a signature scent kind of girl, but if I was, I could see myself wearing Santal Austral as my signature scent. Matiere Premiere in general though, guys, if you haven't checked out this brand, I would highly recommend that you do. I've tried all of their fragrances. I love them all. Santal Austral though is just like, I am addicted to this fragrance. This is a brand I feel over the next couple of years, I really see them just blowing up. I think they're going to do so well. Everything about them is amazing. Their fragrances are all absolutely top notch and their aesthetic is just perfect. I love everything about them. I think they're amazing, and they use like raw natural materials as well. They're just, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Next up we have Histoire de Parfum Ambre 114. This is a gorgeous, soft, spicy, warm, powdery amber fragrance. You guys know how much I love amber. It's so gorgeous. It gives me a little bit of sort of a Frederic Malle Musk Ravageur vibe, but you know how they don't smell the same, but just they're in a similar realm of perfumery. But this doesn't have any of the dirty animalic notes, and I love that. It's just a soft, warm fragrance blanket. This is perfect for daytime or nighttime. It's so stunning. It's really chic and sophisticated and elegant, and you guys know this is another house that I just absolutely love and would highly recommend checking out. Next up I have Initio Oud for Happiness. This is a fragrance that I've worn so much since it launched. I absolutely love this. It opens up with this gorgeous zingy ginger and bergamot, and it's really uplifting. I do find this to be an uplifting scent, and it's got this gorgeous mix of vanilla, it's musky. The oud in this is so wearable though. I really love that about this fragrance. It's not animalic in any way. It really, I feel like the oud kind of sits in the background of this fragrance. It's definitely there. It is an oud fragrance, but it doesn't jump out at you. It really lets the other notes kind of make an entrance, and I love that about this fragrance. The dry down is very woody and it is absolutely to die for. I don't know which I prefer out of Oud for Happiness and Oud for Greatness, and honestly I've seen a lot of people comparing them online, and I kind of feel like I don't want to compare them because they each stand alone and they're very different while still fitting in the same sort of box. I feel like this is an amazing addition to the Black Gold project. Where Oud for Greatness has this sort of mysterious quality, I feel Oud for Happiness is very uplifting. I think the name suits it perfectly, and yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I love it. Next we have Parfums De Marly Habdan. This is from the same collection as Eau Jean, and this one, it's exquisite. It is so luxurious and rich. It's very spicy, it's very warm, it has a sweetness to it, it's smoky, it's a little bit resinous, it's very complex. It has a caramel note in here. It's got myrrh. It has, I don't know, I don't think this has ginger in it, but I get sort of a gingery feel. I don't know where that's coming from. It has an apple note in here, which I feel gives it this sort of freshness, which contrasts the sort of deep resinous feel, which I really love. This is another fragrance that I would exclusively wear in winter time. It is very warm. It's got this sort of dark, mysterious vibe to it. And I see this as a little bit more of a formal scent. For me, I would wear this when I'm dressed more formally, but I always say this, I tend to dress more formally even day to day during winter anyway. Like my go-to is a nice coat and some boots, and I love that that enables me to wear more formal fragrances during the day. So I would wear this during the day but with a put together outfit, and I think this would be amazing for winter nights out as well. Next we have Initio Blessed Baraka. Initio is another fragrance house that I just absolutely adore. There's so many fragrances from them that I just think are the best thing ever. Blessed Baraka is one of them. This is, when I tell you, I cannot explain what this fragrance does to me. It just intoxicates me. I love this so much. It's very woody, it's got this dry spiciness to it, it's ambery, it's sweet, it's very oriental, it's a little bit musky, it's very sexy and mysterious and a bit dark, and I think it's amazing. It lasts amazingly, it projects really well. I feel like it goes without saying that all of these fragrances do. Any fragrance that I am wearing in winter is going to be a fragrance that projects well and lasts a long time, because I live in the northeast of England and it is freezing and I need something that just cuts through that cold air. This fragrance does it amazingly, so does every other fragrance in this list. But yeah, if you enjoy your more oriental fragrances, your spicy ambery fragrances, this is definitely one that I would try. It's just addictive. Next up we have BDK Gris Charnel. This is another sandalwood fragrance that I just absolutely love. I love sandalwood so much, and this is just done to perfection. It's so creamy and milky. It's got this warm spiciness to it. There's some cardamom in here, and it's got like a touch of fig. I'm not usually a massive fan of fig in fragrances, but it's just a touch and it just really works with the sandalwood. This is a fragrance that when I wear it, I feel very put together, but it also makes me feel cozy at the same time, which is so unique. Those are not two things that I usually feel at the same time, but I love this. This is another fragrance that I think would make an amazing signature scent, and this wears amazingly on your skin as well. The longer you wear this, it just kind of, I don't know, it just melds into your skin and It's that smooth, creamy milkiness that comes through, and I just adore it. I adore it so much. Again, if you are a sandalwood lover, this is one that you absolutely must try if you haven't already. Next we have Wydian Black One. This is... I love this so much. This opens up with cardamom and cinnamon. It's warm and spicy. It's got a gorgeous sweetness to it. It's got a lovely incense note, but it's not overpowering. It's not super in your face. It's just kind of in the background of the fragrance. It's got like this little smoky touch. It's very refined, very put together. It's classy. It's a little bit musky as well. It's just stunning. You could wear this day or night, but again, I think it is one that works best when you're dressed a little bit more formally, and it's just so gorgeous. This is inspired by traditional coffee ceremonies, and while it doesn't contain any coffee, I don't think anyway, it does have like that gorgeous warm spiciness, and I just love this so much. I think it is absolutely amazing. Guys, I have another one from Min New York. This one is called Voodoo, and wow, this one uses notes that are traditionally used in Bahua. Bahua? I really can't pronounce that word. Anyway, it uses oud, patchouli, rose, sandalwood. It also has a lime note in here, which is really interesting. It's kind of very, very dark and smoky, but it has this sort of zestiness going on as well. It's a wow fragrance, but this will not be for everyone. It's a definite try before you buy. It is dark. It is very like smoky. There's a leather note in here as well. There's cardamom. It's so intense. I would say this is quite masculine as well. Honestly, like this is quite a standoffish fragrance. It doesn't scream come closer and get to know me. It's like don't mess with me or I will voodoo your art. Like this smells like a wicked witch. Not a nice witch who does nice magic and heals using the powers of the earth. No, this is a witch who is into all sorts of dark stuff. Honestly, if Bellatrix Lestrange had a signature scent, it would 100% be this. Just saying, like that is the vibe that this gives me. I think this is amazing, and this is one that when I smell it up close, it is quite overwhelming. This one is all in the scent trail. It just leaves this intoxicating, dark, mysterious smokiness wherever you go, and I just love this. Like I said though, this will definitely not be for everybody, but it's a vibe. It is a definite vibe. Next up we have one of my faves. It is, I mean these are all my favorites, but Laboratorio Olfattivo Toncarde. I love this fragrance. It is rich, it is warm, it is powdery, it's sweet. It's winter in a bottle, guys. I love this so much. This is like the perfect date night fragrance. It's got amber, tonka, vanilla, spices, dried fruits, incense. It's amazing. It's got like this slight sort of powdery, chocolatey feel to it as well. It's like very woody. It's just everything you want in winter. This is very thick. It's like a fragrance blanket while still being very, very like sexy. And this is a come here fragrance. This is a fragrance that people are going to smell and just want to come closer to you because it's so warm and addictive. I love this so much. Next up is Roger Parfum Amber Oud. This is such a rich, thick, decadent amber fragrance. It's powdery, it's got sort of like a little citrusy opening, and then it's got some florals in here. I pick up on the rose and I pick up on the jasmine in this fragrance. The oud is gorgeous. It's so luxurious, so sophisticated, so elegant. Honestly, this is a fragrance that when I wear it, I always get people asking what I am wearing because it's a very unique scent. I've never really smelt an amber fragrance like this. It does have this beautiful powderiness to it, and I just think it's absolutely stunning. It's another one that is so thick and so enveloping and just perfect for winter time. I love this. And we have Amouage Crimson Rocks. This is one of the absolute highest quality fragrances I have ever smelled in my entire life. It smells like luxury, it smells like opulence. It is just, it's unbelievable. This, I feel like I am repeating myself, but it's because all of the types of fragrances that I love during wintertime have a similarity to them in that they are all very rich fragrances. This is rich, it's decadent, it's warm, it's spicy, it's very woody. It has this gorgeous sweetness to it. This is one that when you wear it, it just warms up on your skin as you wear it, and a few hours in, it's just, I mean, it smells amazing all the way through, but a few hours in, after it's really sort of settled into your skin, it just smells so beautiful. It leaves this gorgeous, woody, sweet scent trail. It is just amazing. I've already decided that this is going to be my Christmas Day fragrance this year. I have a green velvet dress that I plan on wearing, and this fragrance will just go with it perfectly. It is a very dressed up scent in my opinion. I think it is quite formal, but it just suits this time of year perfectly. And this is another one that I just feel is Christmas in a bottle. It's the warm spiciness with the sweetness. It smells festive to me, and I just absolutely love this. This is another one that I got a few months ago from Twisted Lily as well. Like I said, you can use my discount code on there and save yourself some money. And like I said, I will list all of these fragrances down below for you guys, UK and international links where I can, so you can go and find them. Let me know if you would like me to film a designer version of this video. Like I said, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any fragrance recommendations for me, because I always love hearing your recommendations, and give the video a cheeky little thumbs up as always if you enjoyed it, guys, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!